Hello and welcome to Beast's Gaming Corner. Now I'm going to do another review on another game. This one I've made myself and it's called Collect the Tower. I don't know if you can see it properly. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so that's the back of it. Very simple game that I came up with, totally and 100% inspired by the Minecraft Let's Plays by Rooster Teeth, hence the tower. Yeah, so basically, how to play. I've got a how to play card, and that is how you play. Can you see that? Can you see that? No? Okay. What I'll do is I'll read it out. How to play. Players are dealt 4 cards. The top card of the deck is then placed in a discard pile face up. So let's deal myself, say, 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the top of the draw pile gets put into the discard pile. Oops. Okay. Players draw from either the top of the deck here or the top of the discard pile here. Now, if you've heard of a game called Rummy or Hands, I suppose Rummy is probably the most popular one. It's very similar style to that in terms of how you play. Right, let's see, because I'm actually reading it. Players draw a card and then discard a card. So you draw one and then you discard one. You discard, you put face up. Players must have 4 cards in their hands at all times apart from when winning. So to win, which is why I've got all these other cards here, you need to collect these 5 cards. So obviously they spell the word pimps, and it's 4 gold blocks and an obsidian block. Now, even without the goggle camera, I can't actually see that obsidian block in there. I've done that on purpose. It's dark as on purpose, so you have to actually pick it up and proper look at it to recognise what that is. I've got other types of materials like black wool and stone and stuff like that. You need these essentially specific cards. So the gold blocks with PIMP and an obsidian block with an S. So a gold block with an S wouldn't do. It has to be this. So if you have 4 cards in your hand, say for example you have these 4, and you need this one, and say this one is the top of the deck, you then pull that one, you add it to your hand, you see what you need, you put them in order, and you're like, oh, I've won. Okay, I won the game. I haven't actually come up with a way to say I win. I suppose you could just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or shout out pimps and then lay down your cards. Yay, shower me with roses. But yeah, that's essentially how you win. So we'll put these away and go back to the... where's it gone? Oh, here we go. Badly organised. Very badly organised. So, yeah, here's a creeper card. I'll explain that in a minute. Players must have 4 cards in their hands at all times apart from winning. To win, you must have the 4 gold blocks and 1 obsidian block card to spell out pimps with the S on the obsidian card, as we've just seen. Once the deck is finished, reshuffle the discard pile, but keep the top card as the start of the new discard pile. So, you go through the whole deck, blah 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 blah, and then eventually you'll end up with something like that. Well, maybe not falling over. Not advisable to be playing on an uneven surface. Advisable to be playing on some sort of table or something. So if that happens, you then take the top card, that's a new discard pile, you shuffle up the deck, and you put them back face down like that. Where we were at the bottom here. Creeper cards. They make you discard all your cards, and you have to redraw. So that's these cards. So there's only 5 of these in the deck. So if you were to draw one, and you have your 4 here, which let's see what they are. One of them happens to be a creeper card, we'll get rid of that. Oh, excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and it's my go, for example. Draw that, so that creeper card, so that means all of these cards get put in the discard pile. And then you have to draw another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah. and it's for 2 to 6 players. That's the basic rules of how to play. It's very simple. I did come up with a second set of rules, or like one more extra rule, that's not on the how to play card, because I came up with it after I made it, and it's not actually essential to how to play the game, but it's a slightly different way of playing. Again, for 2 to 6 players, utilising the creeper cards a little bit more. It's exactly the same game, only anytime you get a creeper card, you're out of the game. It's a knockout round, and then the last person, if they have the tower or they don't, or they're just the last person to survive, they win. And because there's only 5 creeper cards, it's best played with 6 people, so that eventually, when you go through the deck once, you will end up with a winner, because there's only 5 cards, so 5 people will be eliminated from the game. And yeah, you don't have to play with 6 people. You can keep the same 5 creeper cards in there, and play with 2 to 6 people. Obviously, anytime you come up with a creeper card, that person's eliminated, and then it goes round and round, so on and so forth. So yeah, very basic. Kept it really simple, really easy gameplay, really easy to read cards. Apart from the obsidian one there, it's really hard to read. Probably have to look at it really close and kind of go, do I need that? Yes, I need that. Okay. Again, handmade. All of these cards are handmade myself. They're not perfect. They're not factory awesome. They do have some like anomalies and stuff like that. They're not absolutely perfect, but you know, they're good enough for the game. You can play them. It's all good. Let's see if I can find the other types of cards we've got here. Well, I did attempt to try and shuffle them the other day, so I don't know if they've shuffled. So we've got glowstones, we got sponge, we have what's that? That's obsidian. Black wool, yellow wool, obsidian, gold. I can't even tell what that is. That's wool. Let's see, gold blocks, which doesn't count. Gold ore, I mean, that doesn't count. It has to be a gold block. We got bedrock. That can't be it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that might be it. Blah, blah, blah. Don't even know my own game. Play my own game. Make my own game. Make a video of the game and. Right, let's see. No. It's upside down. No, I think that's. Let's go for this one. Gold. No, glowstone. That's wool. That's obsidian. Alright, no, that's it. That's all the different materials that you got. And as you can see, each one has a letter underneath it as well. Just for shits and giggles, I mean, you know, might as well. So essentially, there is a tower of pimps, P-I-M-P-S, of sponge, of glowstone, of gold ore, of black wool, of yellow wool, and of bedrock. There's also a P-I-M-P of obsidian, and a load of S and an S for gold. So essentially there's a tower of pimps, as it were, of all the different materials in the game, but being the tower of pimps as it is, there's only 1 or 2 types of materials that matter, and that is the 4 gold blocks and the 1 block of obsidian. So that is Collect the Tower, made by me, Beastdude, or Alvin, and yeah, very simple game, very quick, I would think, maybe. Depends how quick. You could even make it a drinking game. I'm not entirely sure how, but something to think about. So yeah, there you go.